this has been a really, this has been a really, really stressful week. You can see it all over my face. You can see it all over my eyes. I am more than stressed, more than tired, more than stressed, more than like ready to throw in the fucking towel. First, it starts with my peer support specialist for my mental health program and recovery. She's supposed to do fun things with me and stuff, and sometimes she can help me with extra things I might need help with and need. And um, last Friday, there was an issue about trying to go to the storage unit, and because it was too hot or something in the heat, so we weren't able to go to the storage unit and do what we had to do. Um, this Monday I kind of addressed some issues with her because she did leave me hanging. She did say to me, "What else would you like to do?" And I said, "I'm kind of not feeling well at the moment. I almost don't know if we should meet." But then I also kind of followed it up by, "Why don't we do the food bank?" Because obviously I can go to the food bank 2 times a month and it was free to do. And I can actually, it would be beneficial to me to go to the food bank. And at this point, things are just getting worse and worse, and I'm ready to just kind of crack. Um, but uh, apparently we had an argument and stuff like that, and my mom told me yesterday that she was thinking about maybe coming up tomorrow, which is Wednesday, but unfortunately, my mom's friend has an appointment, so they can't come up because my mom's friend has an appointment and stuff like that. So they're not able to come up or do what they have to do to come up and see me at this point. Um, I was gonna go out with a neighbor too on Thursday to go to the food bank. I rescheduled it, or I canceled it with the neighbor because I got a call or a message from my mental health worker, and he had said that he would be able to meet with me at 1 o'clock if I need to do anything. So I said, okay, I'll just meet with the mental health worker and just go do what I need to do with him. And here I am thinking things are going to work out with my mom. Things are going to work out with my mom. Wednesday's going to be really great. And then I can follow up on Thursday by doing what I need to do. And I could be kind of smiley or maybe a little more happy over, by the end of the week. But it's not working out that way. It's not working out that way at all. I mean, I talked to my mental health worker today. He said he'll follow up with me on more on Thursday because he finally got a hold of me after being busy, earlier in the week. He said he'll finally get a hold of me and meet with me, and he'll talk to me more about some of my other plans and other things I need to do at the end of the month. But um I mean, I was watching Beyond the Gates today, and I was watching Beyond the Gates. I took a couple pictures of Beyond the Gates, but my phone kind of died during Beyond the Gates, and it was shut off for more than an hour. And I mean, I had to charge it for an hour too. So my phone's been shut off. I haven't been able to say anything, but my friend Greg calls me, and it must have been just as I got back upstairs. And thank God I did not get stuck in the elevators or nothing. But just as I got back upstairs and I got settled into my house and stuff, about an hour later, I get a call from Greg after turning my phone back on after taking some space, and Greg tells me both elevators are down. So now, if I really need to go anywhere, if I really need to get back up to my apartment, I gotta climb up certain flights of stairs just to be able to get to my apartment, or if I get the stuff I buy or whatever I need upstairs, because we don't have any elevators that work. I mean, it was only a matter of time. The first one that went down on Saturday, it started not working, and then it worked for a little bit, and then it started not working again, and now the other elevator's down. Which must have just happened because I took the other elevator up. Thank God Thank God I didn't get stuck in it. But I also told my mother too. I said, "Mom, it's probably not a good idea for you guys to come up at all because I don't know when these elevators are getting fixed, and I don't know, if you guys want to climb up 7 flights of stairs or however many flights of stairs you guys want to come up and have to deal with that shit. Um, I'm frustrated. You can see the look over my face of the pure disgust and pure like anger right now with everything that's going on with God and scheduling, and I don't want to point the finger at God, but it's one of those situations where just nothing is working right, and it's like like as a human, you want to point the finger at God, but God is in control, but at the same time, you just don't like the circumstances, or you don't like what life is dishing out, and you're getting kind of fucking pissed about it, and that's just how I fucking feel. But yeah, I mean, I'm up in my apartment now, and I got some stuff I can eat, like chicken nuggets and stuff like that. But I'm gonna probably make chicken nuggets with hot sauce for dinner because that's what's gonna be my dinner tonight. But it just hasn't been that. It just hasn't been a good week. It has not been a good week. It has not been working out for me. I mean, unless they can get an elevator fixed, and unless my mom kind of fix, so can figure out a way to make things work, I don't think I'm gonna be seeing my mother. And I told my mother, if you can think of any other alternatives, Mom, I think now would be the time to come through on them, because I don't think you coming up here to see me or etc. is going to do any good at this point, because we don't have any elevators. We don't know when they're going to be fixed and etc. We don't know how long they're going to be down for and all this other stuff. So, I'm very frustrated. I told my mother I'm almost ready to send myself to the seventh floor, because it's like that frustrating and that stressful on my heart and my stress levels, and just me in general. And I have high blood pressure issues and things, and I need to really kind of lower my blood pressure and my stress levels. But I'm very stressed. You can see it all over my face. You can see it under the dark lines under my eyes. You can see it in my eyes. I am very, very stressed. I'm very close to like needing a mental health check, and needing to be taken to having a mental health check, because things are just not working out and things are just getting more and more stressful. The thing is, I got my medical shot for my mental health, and I got that last Friday. I wasn't due for it on Monday, this past Monday, but I got it on Friday. Um, so I've been trying to just transition and get my mental health right, but it always depends on the stressors and what I'm dealing with too. And the stressors and things in life right now are really fucking stressing me out. You can see it all over my face. You can see it all over my eyes. I'm just very, 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 very fucking stressed. And I'm just not in the best places or the best moods right now to really have to deal with much more. Um, but I'm trying to hang in there. I'm trying to get through the week. I'm just trying to hope that something will turn around, because I'm not doing too well at this point. So